I have been a longtime supporter for federal recognition for the Native Hawaiians. I have been on record supporting the Akaka bill. I've submitted testimony. And given the fact that there's been the creation of the Roe Commission led by a gentleman that I used to work for, Governor John Waihee, and his administration, I would like to work very closely with them to ensure that input that is coming from the grassroots Native Hawaiian level is being able to be factored into whatever we need to do to strengthen our case going forward. My bipartisan relationship with members of Congress as a result of working in 4 presidential administrations in Washington, D.C., put me in a good position to advocate, to sell, if you will, the case that the Native Hawaiians have waited far too long, and the time has come to give them the recognition that they deserve. And so I will be on record. I will be doing that very strongly in the United States House of Representatives if I'm elected. As a Keikiokaina, I took very seriously that responsibility when I became mayor of Honolulu, when I followed through on a campaign promise that I had made to sign into law legislation that would repeal mandatory lease-to-fee conversion. I was joined at that press conference by many Native Hawaiian organizations and leaders who were very happy that a mayor had the courage and also the will to follow through on a promise. Through the years, we developed a 21st century sustainability plan called the 21st Century Ahupua'a that called attention to what our ancestors did many years ago in protecting resources from the mountain to the sea. Our plan won national recognition through the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I also took a leadership role in bringing together partners and stakeholders in working with them from the city side so that we could save Waimea Valley, so that we could preserve Kauai Nui Marsh. And being a lover of music and culture and arts, I've always been a strong proponent of Native Hawaiian culture and arts. It speaks to what we are as a people. It speaks to what we can promote throughout the rest of the world. I first would reach out to members of community organizations that support these things very strongly, such as the Papa Ololokahi group, as well as the Native Hawaiian Education Council. I really believe it's important for them to share their mana'o with me, to share with me the kind of amendments that perhaps we could introduce or to reinforce the strengthening of the reauthorization of these very important acts. I also would bring to the table a proven ability to get people to work together. Given my past history of getting federal funding and assistance from Washington, D.C., truly a congressional representative who can work within the Democratic caucus, work with Republican members to do what we have to do to strengthen the case of the Native Hawaiians. I want to be clear. Native Hawaiian priorities are very important to me. And these 2 particular initiatives need funding, need support, and I will put it on my list of to-do if I'm elected as a United States Congressman.